talking about the world's most recognizable landmark that symbolizes ingenuity and love, the only thing that comes to mind is the Eiffel Tower, or La Tour Eiffel in Paris. Rich in history, as it was designed as the centerpiece of the 1889 World's Fair, it became the symbol of the French Revolution and depicted France's industrial prowess. It was first opened to the public 135 years ago, and ever since has attracted billions of individuals, making it one of the most visited places on Earth. You just cannot grab it all, as it is everything from being ridiculous to record-breaking and has witnessed numerous happy and sad moments. Eiffel Tower is home to tons of secrets, just like its grandeur and grace. Tourists are only left wondering if they could ever fully grab the essence of the mighty tower, because it always leaves you wanting more. Here are 5 secrets of the Eiffel Tower in Paris that you have never heard. Imagine Paris without the Eiffel Tower. Well, you just cannot. There was a time when the idea of Eiffel Tower almost got chalked off. Its design attracted many negative comments from contemporary critics, citing it as monstrous, useless, and a hateful column of bolted sheet metal. Even an official petition was signed to stop its construction, whereas others believe it would die under its own burden, as it was physically impossible to build such a hefty structure with such a height. The reason for negative comments mostly vested around believing that Gustave Eiffel's design was not synchronized with classical Parisian architecture. However, since the design was already scrutinized and selected after competing with other designs, the government decided to go ahead with construction. The construction also faced hurdles from critics with the use of excessive iron and labor. This also pushed construction, and finally it was completed after 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days. Once ready, it was termed as a marvel of precision and speed. Further, the Eiffel Tower took 7,300 tons of iron and 2.5 million rivets, while the result is standing triumphant over the Champs de Mars. As expected, when it opened to the public during the World's Fair, it attracted more than 2 million visitors. So the tower withered the critics and came out happy for people and the city of Paris. If design wasn't enough for criticism, the tower was supposed to stay up only for a few years. Funny enough, though, that it survived dismantling just like construction. Some things are bound to stay, and Eiffel Tower is one of those. Do not be surprised to learn that it was designed to be dismantled after 20 years, after it has recouped 80% of its construction cost. The mind liquefies to learn that it was planned to sell it for scrap metal. However, Eiffel had other ideas as he hatched a plan to save it from dismantling. Since that was a time of science and inventions, Eiffel decided to implement a scientific idea to avoid his masterpiece from being dismantled. Guess what? He built an antenna on top of the tower and made several wireless experiments. As intended, the French army took notice of these successful tests, and the rest is history. With dismantling off the horizon, it served as the main source of communication between headquarters and ships during World War I. However, the fear was far from over, as during World War II. Hitler ordered the raise of Paris, including the Eiffel Tower. Luckily, this order was brushed aside by the German military governor. Then again in 1960, then-President Charles de Gaulle planned to dismantle the tower. He even made a secret pact with Quebec, but the tower survived this attempt as well. Despite all plans, she still stands tall and an emblem of courage. Although it is not a well-kept secret, most visitors do not fall upon the secret room of the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel had constructed himself a room on the tower. It was not part of the initial design, but Eiffel pulled out this stunning position during the construction. Once it was known to the public, numerous dignitaries in high society cajoled tried to spend a night in the room. However, Eiffel stood firm and did not let get a foot in his secret room. Various stories were rumored at times about this secret room, thus adding fuel to its demand. Further, Eiffel chalked his own list of visitors and even invited Thomas Edison, who gave him a sound recording machine. This secret room was a cozy place, as it has a bathroom and furniture, but no bedroom, thus adding another puzzle piece to the tower. Many would decipher it as the owner never intended to live in the room forever. Further, this secret room became a laboratory as a variety of experiments were made during early days, including weather and aerodynamics related. The room is still there for you to experience, however. Unluckily, you cannot enter it. All the secrets are protected, as you can only observe it from a distance, as it showcases wax statues of Eiffel Claire, his daughter, and Thomas Edison. However, do not stop yourself to take a peep, as you may stumble upon some untold secrets. Ever wondered getting your idea out there to the world in the best possible way? Get it advertised on the Eiffel Tower. Yes, you are reading that right. You can advertise on the tower. However, it is not that simple, as you must have a life-changing idea for advertisement. Although the structure is irresistible commercially for many organizations, thus making it possible for them to get thought out to billions around the world. The very first such advertisement was done by carmaker Citroën in 1925, when they stuck their name down the entire length. It is a reminder that everything is fair in love and business. However, luckily, authorities were quick to realize their error allowing such an act and decided to shun such advertisements. Subsequently, a less greedy but controversial idea of covering the entire tower with a big condom to highlight AIDS was rejected by authorities. Although the cause was good, but it would mean making the tower a point of discussion for such happenings. However, the tower is fully open to accepting ads for good causes. For instance, it was lit pink to highlight cancer, and green for the 2015 Paris Climate Conference. The following years, someone suggested using the tower as a prop for artwork. However, the most outlandish idea was the very first one, with some Parisians demanding to cover the hollow chandelier inside an artificial rack. Well, not everything is an art. The tower has secret names of the most prominent people and scientists involved in the construction engraved on it. However, can you locate it where? Well, do not forget to try your luck finding these names, as these have been there right from its inception. A total of 72 names of French scientists and engineers have their names engraved in metal and painted gold. Thus, making them invincible would keep their names on the tower for as long as it stands. However, most of these people were not modern, as they were only active during the French Revolution towards the end of 18th century. However, the Eiffel Tower reminds of their hard work and past genius. Unluckily, at some point in time, these names were covered up and not visible. However, the tower's management was able to restore this hidden secret in the 1980s and repainted them with gold, thus making them visible once more. Surprisingly, the entire list consists of male only, although a prominent work regarding elasticity of the tower was done by mathematician Sophie Germain, but her name is not engraved on the tower, leaving many wondering about this exclusion. So, whenever you happen to be at the Eiffel Tower, spare time to find these names on the tower, as I'm leaving it for your curiosity to explore and witness. No wonder the Eiffel Tower is the Iron Lady of Paris. It has engraved itself in the golden history of humanity and has established itself as a global symbol of love. However, the place is full of hidden secrets that keep pushing visitors craving for more. Since there is so much to explore in the tower, it is impossible to grab all of its grandeur in a single visit. To further spark your quest to explore the tower, we have compiled a list of 5 secrets of the Eiffel Tower in Paris that will push you to make a new booking for the place. However, the story does not end here, as you will come across other secrets that many of you do not know. So keep your bags ready and mention in the comments what other secrets you have discovered about the Eiffel Tower. Hit the subscribe button for more.